net was about 6 inches higher on that back post, y'all would have had about 6 today.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for our attackers because they're creating all kinds of opportunities. So 25 opportunities to score, and we just don't hit the goal, and we don't force their goalkeeper to make many saves. But I think Baylor was brave in front of goal. More than anything, I was really so proud of the crowd. I mean, the freshman class really showed up tonight. I don't know what the official attendance was. I'm assuming it was over 6,000 tonight, and we only seat 2,500 in this venue, so that's a testament to the support of the team, and really, we played a great attacking game. I think it was a great attacking game both ways around. Even though the Baylor only had 5 chances, they were legitimate, good counterattacking opportunities for them because we had so much possession and we had so many opportunities to kind of get stretched, and they took advantage of those few chances. So they score on their one chance in the first half, and we didn't score on so many chances, that we had so many opportunities with balls just kind of flying across the face of goal. So it's obviously something that we've got to work on, and it's something that we've got to do a better job on, and we'll get started on it right away because we're going to play so many teams that we're not going to get this many chances on, and we've got to do better with the opportunities that we create.
I know it's not a moral victory type thing, but good to see that there wasn't that. There's a near kind of mistake at the end, but there wasn't that late goal that it's kind of plagued y'all lately. You were able to kind of right that trend a little bit.
Yeah, and we have some of our youngest players are in the back, and I thought that their learning curve is still a little bit steep, but at the same time they're learning and they're doing better. We didn't make the same mistakes twice, and they've gotten better from that. And if they make a mistake, they don't make it twice. And I thought that you could see Quinn Cornog is doing better and better and better, just learning that role, and has done a great job with it. Same thing with Aggie. Armena has done really well, and I thought that tonight, one of the best players on the field was Macy Matula, and then her sister Margot comes in and does a super job as well. And Cece, Calzada is just a warrior all the way around. We took her out to give her a little bit of a breath there, and then she goes back in and kind of seals it towards the end for us. And I felt bad for Kenna because she doesn't have that much to do, and then all of a sudden there's a couple breakdowns in front of her, and they're in on a quick break, and they score there in the first half. But all in all, defensively I was okay with it. Just our finishing has got to be better.
Is the efficiency is that a little bit shot selection, or just a little bit being a little bit more clinical?
Well, I've got to go back and look at the tape and see where our shot selection's coming from, but it's more clinical than anything else because you've got to force the goalkeeper to either make a save or pick the ball out of the back of her net, not go and get it for a goal kick. And they took too many goal kicks.
And I know last week you're talking about kind of the steps, but you're not doing the dance yet. Do you feel like you're closer to doing the dance after this game?
We're getting there. I mean, we're getting there. In an ideal world, we would have a longer preseason. Instead of 2 weeks, we would have a month to kind of prepare, but we don't. And that's, this is kind of that preparation of getting ourselves into that, into those dance steps and getting ourselves into the rhythm of the speed of the play that we've got to play against good teams. Florida State's is the number 2 ranked team in the country. To be able to play at that speed is what we've got to be able to play at. Then you play another top 15 team in Washington State, and now you play a team in Baylor who's a good possession team. So you've got to play quick to beat these guys, and that's the speed we want to play at. So it takes a little bit of time.
You touched on it a bit with the Matulas, with Macy Matula, but between the two, they both had some goal-saving tackles in the back minutes apart. Can you talk to me about their decision-making skills with that?
Well, number one, both of the Matula sisters are really, really smart. I think you can chalk that up to the gene pool coming from their parents are both pretty smart, and the way that they've been raised and the way that they came through. They came through club soccer together with Albion in Houston. They were well coached, and they're both tough and they both read the game well. But in these situations, it takes some tough sledding sometimes, and Margot has had some really goal-saving tackles. Same thing with Macy over her time here. They're both really difficult players to beat 1-versus-1, and you can see it tonight. Really tough against good 1-versus-1 players in Baylor.
And then talk to me about your preparation for Tulsa.
So we'll have a little bit of we'll focus right now on just pure recovery and trying to get ourselves out of the get that lactic acid out of our joints and everything. From today was a hot day. It was 105 here in College Station today, so it'll be pure recovery as far as what we need to do physically. Mentally, it'll be kind of flushing the bad out of this, learning from it. And then it'll be full steam ahead looking at Tulsa, but also looking at TCU, which we have next Sunday up in Fort Worth. So with TU coming to town on Thursday, we've got to look at what they do and how we can try to hopefully be able to break them down and get our chances and finish our chances.
Thanks,
Thank
Cody.
you.